What's your name?
My name is Jimmy. I'm 41 years old.
Mhm.
I was born in the small town of Danvers, Massachusetts. It's right by Lynn and Salem. It's like kind of like the old Salem Village, the original Salem Village is Danvers. That's where I was born. And my mom's from Vermont. My dad's from Lynn.
Yeah.
And I'm sitting here in Harvard Square, living outside. Sometimes I stay at a shelter. And I'd have to say that this is probably one of the best places to be homeless in the United States. I mean, don't tell everyone, but I mean...
Yeah, and why would you say that?
I'd say that we're safe here. We know we're safe here. As dangerous as it gets, it's maybe somebody will go through your pockets when you're sleeping if you look like somebody that they get over on. For instance, like a kid got their phone stolen last night. A guy that no one had seen. I guess someone went through his book bag that was under his head and got his iPhone last night, something like that. And it didn't used to be like that like 15 years ago. This used to be kind of like a bastion or like a place for the traveling kids to stop through, drink some beers, talk to some pretty girls, like have some fun, and then hop the next train out, or just chill down by the river and drink some beer, party by the river. It's always been a nice place to just relax, though. It's like paradise on earth.
That's awesome. And how'd you find yourself here on the streets?
So when I first started hanging out here, aside from like a vacation destination, I used to love to come here, just hit Harvard Square when I was a little kid, like with my grandma or my mom, blah, blah, blah. But when I got older, I was living in Malden and I worked at a factory. And when I'd get off work, some of my buddies were like, yo, let's go chill in Harvard like when we were little. So we went to the river and we met a bunch of cool kids. Next thing you know, some of my friends from Malden that were living on the street were like, dude, it's funner to live in Harvard, bro. Why don't you just come out and see us there? We're moving to Cambridge. And they all moved, and eventually my landlord wouldn't fix up my house. And I didn't pay rent for like 8 months because he wasn't fixing the place, right? So I eventually said, look, you're either gonna fix the place or I can move out tomorrow. And he finally called my bluff and said, dude, you owe me $8,000, either move out in 3 days or pay. And I said, dude, if you're gonna fix it, I'll pay. And he said, just get out of here, bro, just get out. So all my friends around here said, hey, move in at the Tannery. And it was a little leather and shoe store down the street. It's now the Beat Hotel, or the Beat Brew Hall now. A bunch of kids lived underneath the steps and along the side of the steps. They all slept in a row, like 9 of us slept there. Wow. And it was an awesome little squat. We all slept along the Tannery steps and under the Tannery stairs, man. At 9:30 every night, there was a blunt going around, someone playing the guitar, and food being eaten at the Tannery. And it was like we had an awesome family. But that was a long time ago. And a lot of stuff's changed. Like, for instance, there was like a little crystal meth wave about 8 or 9 years ago, and people started stealing shit all of a sudden. It used to be cool, like you could lay your shit out by the river, your sleeping bag, your backpack, and I had like my machete by the end so people knew it was my stuff, and nobody would touch any of my shit because everyone was partying at the river and they were watching everyone's crap and they wouldn't want their shit stolen. And the main rule is like, we don't take from another homeless person. We don't appreciate anyone that steals from another soul. Because I mean, you could get a corporation that will let you starve to death out on the street. You could get a corporation that would let you die from not having a drink, and you could just say, oh, Mountain Dew today, they're insured, whatever. Wash your hands of it. Stealing from a person is almost unforgivable. Especially when you know what it's like to have your last shit taken by another guy like you that has nothing. It gets really personal. Yeah. Really fucking personal.
What do you think some of the most messed up stuff you've seen on the street has been?
Shit, bro.
If you don't mind me asking.
All right, so I'm gonna be honest. This is the first time I've ever said this shit. I was walking up from Harvard to Porter Square. It was snowy. It was about 4 o'clock in the morning. There was this lady who looked catatonic, and she had like a really long t-shirt on. And there was like blood on it, and I didn't see if she had underpants on, and she couldn't fucking talk to me. And I was like, yo, are you okay? Can you talk to me? And she was just like, and I was just like, dude, if I call 911, I'm gonna be a suspect. So I just had to fucking beat it, bro. And I felt so fucking bad. For years I felt guilty about that. And I didn't tell anyone about that until someone felt guilty about seeing something like last year. And I was like, dog, like 7 or 8 years ago, I saw that. Don't feel bad. And it made him feel totally like, oh my God, I can't believe you forgave yourself for that. I'm like, dude, what else was I gonna do, bro?
Yeah. And
she couldn't even speak to clear my name. What am I gonna do?
Yeah, I mean, there must be some times during while you're on the streets where you sort of feel like you, as much as you wish you could do some things, there's not much you can do, like that circumstance.
That was like the
How does
only
that
time
sort of
I've never
feel?
been able to do it, bro.
Yeah.
I felt powerless. Most of the time I will get beat up. Like if someone bends someone else's will, I'll get beat up for that. But like there's no one to stop. What is done is already done.
Yeah.
You don't know what's done. She's catatonic. When the cops get there, they're gonna be asking me what the fuck happened.
Yeah.
So I just knew, dude, like I was totally powerless. If I was gonna call 911 and stick around, she wouldn't be able to defend me and say, no, he's just trying to help me. I would have been a fucking ripper suspect.
Yeah, man.
Fuck, man. Those dudes are not safe. You know what I mean?
What do you mean?
What I mean is there's a lot of those guys, there's a lot of people that are on the sex offender registry wandering around out here, and the easiest way to tell is they'll try to like, they're like, yeah, I remember when I was young like you guys, and they start acting like making a big issue of age and like brushing the chest and stuff like that. I used to literally black out and headbutt old men, bro.
Yeah.
Like 50-year-old men, they'd brush me and I would just lose my shit and just boof. And my friends would have to like redirect me around the block, and they'd be like, no, police, Jimmy was just this way. See, we walked from this way, and he doesn't have a green shirt on. I have a green shirt on. He has a black shirt on. And they'd be like, dude, just go.
Yeah,
They
yeah.
knew. I got to the point where they would come and say, hey, dude, the guy's no good. Get him to go to Central. We're sick of him going around and harassing people. And all you could do is just say, go to Central, and try to run him off, man, because this was and has been a really nice, safe spot for almost 2 decades.
And what do you think
know?
happened? Like, what was the change?
I'd say it's still safe. It's just the same thing that happened. It's a drug epidemic that's going on. Nobody's safe from the influence of it. If you get into the uppers, you're going to be surrounded by a bunch of people that want to get high on stimulants time and time again all day. They have to hit like 10 licks just to get high all day. Whereas someone that's on opiates, they get high like twice a day, and they have to hit 1 lick to get that 2 bits of drugs, because they took it all, they die.
Yeah.
I mean, think about the,
Yeah, man.
the statistics. It's pretty rough, dude.
Yeah, I mean, it's like over time it's gone from, I don't know how long you've been out here, but I know that there was the opioid epidemic. It sort of switched over to
I'm a
fentanyl.
survivor of the opioid epidemic. I'm on methadone right now. I
Yeah.
go to the clinic
for
every
you.
day. I'm halfway down from 120 to 70. Not quite half, but it feels like half.
Man,
And
yeah.
I've kicked heroin like 20 times, like in the last 20 years.
Yeah.
And then I kicked the Suboxone and had a normal life for 5 years, got a job in Vermont, had an awesome epic life. I was trading Nike and Bape for like a side hustle hobby, was making
That's
hundreds
awesome, dude.
tons and tons and tons, hundreds of $1,000s worth of clothes off of just 7G worth of clothes. I just turned it into like 1 million pairs of shoes, 1 million Bape hoodies, all kinds of shit, just because I had extra money from my job. And I remembered I was spending that shit on drugs when I was on the street, and I got shit to live for now. Holy shit.
Yeah, bro.
And all you really have to see is like, I can do positive stuff, and positive stuff will build me up, and other people will notice, and they won't think negative of you because of the positive stuff you did, unless they're just hating on what you're doing because they're not doing anything. So positive people are going to notice you're doing positive stuff, and you're going to build a name for yourself, a reputation for yourself, and people are going to trust in your product. Even if you were a homeless guy that used to steal.
Yeah.
That's like, dude, we remember when you used to have to steal. Now you're a businessman trading Bape all day. You get the shit in Japan, bro. Shipped for $190 a sweater, bro.
Yeah.
Because they remember when I was a bum with nothing. And now I get a $400 hoodie for like 180 bucks. I can sell for 1,800.
Yeah, man.
My Bape hoodie that I sold for the most when I had my house, I got it for $180 in Japan. Sold one for 900, one for 1,800, bro. And that's, anybody could fucking do that. It doesn't take any talent, man. It just takes positivity.
I mean, dude, you seem like a great guy. Like, I mean, you're pretty honest. Like, obviously, you come from a good background. But, like, I mean, there are obviously other sides to homelessness, and people are, you know, not always as good-hearted. What do you think, like, I guess what I'm trying to ask is, like, what do you think kind of, first of all, like, sparks that? Like, kind of, yeah, like,
I'll tell you, it's like
that, and then what do you think, like, some of the repercussions of it are?
all right, so when somebody comes in and they seem like they're trying to help everybody around them and offer people, oh, the shirt off his back, people say, what's his intention? First off, a lot of people they don't have a good meter of someone's intention. Like, why is this person doing good things for these people? What does he want from us? Is he trying to get us to trust him, to trust us so that he can jerk us over? Does he want our women folk? Does he want our valuables? What does he want? Oh no, he's being nice. I think a lot of people think that a good thing is too good to be true sometimes.
Yeah.
And so you have to kind of be careful how hard you shine, bro. If you weren't shining from inside a house and these motherfuckers saw you shining from inside a house and you were giving them sneakers, dumping clothes on them like I was before I came out here, I had like 200 pairs of Nikes 15 years ago when I was living in Malden. My whole room was just stacks of shoe boxes. So all the homeless kids had shoes from me. I was hooking them up with shit, and it was all shit that I bought. None of it was stolen. I had a job. I was hustling. I was making tons of money. I'd open the door for old ladies, and they'd just be like, how about buying all my Clonopins for $30? And I'd sell them for like $2 a piece. I had just money coming out of my yin-yang when I became homeless.
Yeah.
I had like an unemployment check coming in, so it's like I didn't even have to beg for like 2 years when I hit the street, bro. I never thought I'd have to fly a sign.
When did you hit the street? Maybe I missed that.
I hit the street in like 2000, probably like 2008, 2009.
Yeah.
And like I only have like 5 years in out of all that time, and like I've been homeless now for like, it's almost 2 years in December this time. So it's like when my dad died, I'm like, all right, so I got to get better. I relapse, I fall off, and then I go to visit my dad's house just to make sure the death felt clean. And my stepmom tries to give me a check for $2,000 and says that my tools in his car are gone, all this shit. And I'm like, I'm gonna be homeless again. I'm just gonna, whatever. I'm gonna come back. I'm gonna get my dad's stuff together. I'm gonna hit the street. Gonna hit Harvard Square. I'm gonna build back up. And everyone's like, why Harvard Square, bro? And I'm saying it's where I always build back up from, man. It's like it's where I've done it 2 other times before, dude.
So for building up, what's your plan? If we're starting with today,
right. So
if you have some timeline, some game plan in your head, what are you thinking?
So this whole time I've had a check from the Boy Scouts of American Settlement. I had a weird senior patrol leader that was like tickly and weird and touchy, and he tickled me till I pissed my pants once at a birthday party. So like, it was kind of a joke when I called to see if I would qualify. They're like, definitely, you're gonna get like a minimum of 35 hundo. So minus what the lawyer took, I got like maybe like that 2,800 in a check, and I've been waiting for the correct fucking opportunity. The check ain't even good no more. I'm gonna have to have the law firm send another check back out with a new date on it, but it's a huge law firm that will be around for another 30 years. Whenever I find the opportunity, I'll know. And to be honest, I think I finally have my baby idea. I knew that it would start really small and that it would probably make me money. I was gonna build a car because I have a cool muscle car motor, a bunch of carburetors, but I don't have a car frame. A car frame will be at least fucking $2,000, and then I'll have nothing. I've been experimenting on like holistic medicines that impact testosterone and like muscle gain.
Yeah.
And with all natural stuff, I've been getting like pretty good gains just doing push-ups, pull-ups. It's pretty crazy just doing nothing, push-ups and pull-ups and like dips and raises and stuff like that. And every single supplement that I use, I have a natural source for. And I'm gonna buy a little bit of it with that 2,800 when I cash the check, and I'm gonna make an all-natural supplement using pictures of me throughout the time,
so testimonies
before,
of you,
after, and one of my friends too, who he's a genetic specimen like I am, so we're both gonna get huge from this shit.
Awesome.
And it's gonna be awesome, and I bet you anything, we'll probably turn that 28 into like 6 or 7,
Well,
and
that's progress,
maybe
yeah.
buy some clothes with half of it, make some more fucking holistic steroid. I don't know if you want to call it that. Holistic steroids. I don't know.
No, that's a good idea.
I just, I want to ask you a few questions about
Yeah, definitely.
about, you said you were here during, because you were in 2008, 9ish, you said.
So
there was the opioid crisis back then.
Yeah.
Then went to heroin, now there's fentanyl on the street.
So I remember when. So what's the question? What's the question? 'Cause I can probably.
What was your experience going through all those different epidemics throughout the time and being here now? I'm sure different drugs do different things, but I can only imagine how that addiction really affects a person, and seeing other people that you're surrounded with deal with it as well. So I wanted to ask, how has your experience been? Going like being on the streets.
It's like, at least people know now, and the kids know now, and regular people know now, not to fuck around with strange opiates, because it's not going to be heroin. It's going to be some weird fentanyl that makes you turn into a zombie and die.
Yeah.
So that's the good thing that came out of the fucking opioid epidemic. The bad thing is that it turned me into a guy that I don't know how to say it. Like, I'm really weak, but I'm really strong. I mean, I was getting Tylenol 3s from my doctor when I was 11. That was the beginning of the opioid epidemic.
Yeah.
Like, my doctor from the USSR got me hooked on fucking Tylenol 3s when I was 11 to play hockey. She was a hockey doctor. So first it was Tylenol 3, then Tylenol 4, then Percocet, then 10 milligram Percocets, then 15s, then 30s. Then I was on 40 milligram Oxycontin. Then I moved here and they're like, you're not getting anything. And I had to kick on my dad's couch.
Yeah, and having to go from 40 milligram Oxycontin to nothing
dope.
now that you get here is
Yeah,
tough.
to nothing and then to dope.
Yeah,
when I got sick of having
there's
nothing.
Methadone and Suboxone clinics here and stuff, but it's like it's
That
not,
was my last fucking choice was Suboxone, and then after nothing would work, I went to Methadone because I thought Methadone was liquid handcuffs, but it showed me like the next step of life when you're not running around from fix to fix and you have a future to look for, you have people that trust you, your family talks to you again, all that good stuff happened when I started going to the Methadone clinic.
So it's been a positive for you.
Yeah,
I know
yeah.
some people. I don't know
But
how
I'd say
common
the
it is.
whole entire epidemic was hard. I lost a lot of people, and then the meth wave hit, and I lost a lot of people. And now they're putting opiates in the meth, and it just continues, and that's what drugs do. I mean, people got to realize that if you practice moderation with food, with drugs, with exercise, tattoos, whatever, too much of anything is fucking bad. Especially drugs, especially street drugs that aren't clean.
I want to talk to you a little bit about just what do you enjoy, like some of your hobbies.
I love
'Cause,
music.
Like this is all great, hearing about your experiences on the street, and it's valuable. But I want to get to know you a little bit more.
I love music. I love writing songs. I love writing stories about crazy stuff that I've seen out here. Like even just retelling the stories of crazy shit that I've seen out here.
Mm-hmm.
I'm kind of like a storyteller. I've been traveling since I was a little kid, so I like traveling. Like I don't really have, aside from the methadone clinic now, and they got methadone clinics all over the country. I could just get on a bus and go wherever the fuck I want, because every city has a methadone clinic, bro. You don't even need an ID anymore. You just say, yeah, my name is Jimmy Wright. I get Medicaid. Hi, give me methadone. I don't feel like getting strung out on the street and dying. So I can do whatever the fuck I want. And I'd say that at first people looked down on me, and it's gotten to the point where some people almost admire me because they know that I'm doing exactly what I want to do, and what I want to do seems to be the right thing to them.
Yeah.
I'm doing it out of my own volition and morality. And people are done questioning my intention because they know that I've been doing this for a long fucking time all over the country. Yeah. If I want to do the wrong thing, they would have heard about me doing the wrong thing, and ain't nobody heard about me doing the wrong thing.
A little envious
no matter where
that
I've
you're
been.
continuing to do you.
Yeah, maybe not necessarily envious. Maybe they're still questioning. Maybe a little. Yeah, I guess you're right, bro. Because they know that I have the right intention. They're my friends, but sometimes they still, when I roll, they're like, "Oh, he don't do shit. All he does is da da da." Meanwhile, I got fruit of my labor. I got plenty of shit. And if they need some of my shit, if they need some shoes, here, I got you, bro. And when they say, well, what do you need? Say, whenever you can hit me back, just hit me back, bro. I got those for free. Somebody kicked them down. Don't worry about it. That's what pisses them off, is I don't want anything. And they want shit for it. Aside from what I need, I don't want nothing. All I want is what I need. And that's what being on the street really showed me, bro.
Yeah.
Is I'm happy with what I need. Fuck a bunch of, oh my God, what am I going to do? How am I going to fucking pay the mortgage in 3 months? Dude, how am I going to eat today? That's what really matters. And are the people around me happy? If they're not, I'm not happy. Simple as that. If the people are around me, if my family aren't happy, then I'm not happy. If my people are happy, then I'm happy.
What message to tell the world? What would it be?
I'd say always be your higher self. Always say how you feel, do what you feel, do it how you feel you should do it. Even if people are questioning your motive, your intentions, try not to get offended and say, no, I'm really doing this because this is what the real me wants to do. I'm acting like myself, and you shouldn't question me, because if you see what I'm doing, it'll make sense.
How do you know what yourself wants to do and not for extrinsic reasons? How do you know it's intrinsic?
You know how in Care Bears when they said, just be yourself, the real you. Mm-hmm. And we all thought, we like G.I. Joe. These Care Bears, I'm jaded. I watch G.I. Joe. This Care Bear doesn't know what he's talking about. That Care Bear, he knew what the F he was talking about. Just be yourself, man. People will love you.
That's awesome.